again. Another day, another workout in my truck. The reefer unit on my trailer is going. I'm getting unloaded right now in here in Riverside, California. So today we're just going to do a simple chest, back, superset, push-pull, superset extravaganza. We're going to start off with something I don't know if I've shown here before, but this is kind of a tough one. I'm going to see how it goes, but this is just a pike handstand scapula press. Oh yeah, first thing in the morning. It's gonna feel good. Probably can't see it, but bit of light stretching. Put my glasses back on so I can see. So I don't know if you really saw those. They probably didn't show up very well. Basically, we're just in a pike position, and you just do scapula presses. So as you're in a handstand and your legs are supported, so it's kind of like an elevated handstand. Yeah, doing the best angles I can, but you know, you just push with your scapula, your shoulder blades. Just a nice warm up. Now we're going to switch to a hollow body, or my best attempt at a hollow body, scapula pulls. Let's just kind of get the body ready for more serious work that will soon be done. So I'm not sure how many sets we're going to do. I'm thinking 12 in total. So 6 sets for push, 6 sets for pull. I'm going to try to work, you know, all the push muscles as evenly as possible, all the back muscles, the pull muscles as evenly as possible on all exercises. Nothing too intense, nothing too crazy. We'll mix in some stretching here and there throughout. Should be a solid workout. Nice solid pump. Get the endorphins going. Oh, yeah, I woke up early today. 2:30 in the morning. No, I actually woke up at 2 a.m. I was on the road at 2:30 because I had to be here in Riverside for my delivery at like 5:30 in the morning. It was about a 2.5, 3 hour drive. So, yep, fun times. But at least I was able to get to sleep at a decent hour. I got to sleep, I think, around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I slept pretty solid, so I got a solid, you know, 5-6 hours. Usually about what I do. Okay. We'll do some pull-ups, or do some push-ups now. And when I do push-ups in the truck, these are kind of hard for me to do because they do kind of torque the shoulders because I have to be a little bit careful. And I've been having shoulder issues lately, so I'm going to do these pretty. I'm not going to do a lot of these. I'm going to be kind of careful. But anyways, I just put you can see that I have these armrests on my chairs. And I just put one down both, put my feet up, take my glasses off so they don't fall on the floor as I'm doing these. Put my feet up on the bunk, and then just do some push-ups. felt okay. I definitely got to be a little careful. I can't really push my push muscles too hard because my left shoulder is still a little. It's back to normal. It's kind of how it normally feels. It was pretty tweaked out there. I thought it was almost injured for a couple days, but I think I just strained it a little too much. But it's feeling better now. But with push-ups, we're just getting some blood flow in the muscles. I'm not really trying to push it too hard. And honestly, I'm really trying to do them so I hit the triceps a little more than anything else. But anyways, let's go and do some wide grip this time. I haven't done these in a while. Actually, yeah, let's do wide grip this time. Next time we'll do some L-sits. L-sit pull-ups. Those are hard. See how many we'll do here. We're not going to do that many. Just going to go right up until they start slowing down. Not going to get too intense with this workout. Let's get a nice pump. Get the blood flow, get the heart rate elevated. Kind of a more relaxed workout overall though. I might bring the rings out and just do some support. Actually, let's work the abs a little bit more this time. So I'll do another couple sets of push-ups, and we'll do some L-sit pull-ups, which will be really, really interesting because I haven't done those in a while. That's actually a really tough exercise for me, my long legs. But anyways, another set of push-ups here. The advantage of doing the push-ups this way is that you're elevated and you can bring your chest all the way down to your wrist or even beyond, depending on your shoulder flexibility. And when I do push-ups, I try to do them very, very strict, maximum range of motion. So I'm not just doing this, I'm all the way down and I'm really making sure my shoulders are pushing all the way forward. So I'm getting a little bit of scapula action in there as well. And do a little bit of a hollow body, so I'm curving my spine just a little bit, just to get a little bit extra contraction at the top. All right. Yeah, I think yeah, 4 more rounds of chest and back will do pretty good. I'm still kind of coming up with how I want to structure my workouts over the next, few months. Of course, I've only got about 1 more month on the road, and then I'll be in Southeast Asia, mostly Malaysia. I think I'm just going to do Malaysia. It looks like a really cool country. I've only been to Kuala Lumpur a number of times. I think I might just go to Malaysia. You get a 3-month visa, so that'll be perfect. And a lot of places there look really cool. The food is That's what I'm looking forward to the most. The food is just unreal. But I'll still be doing my workouts there. It'll be different, but I'll keep this training vlog going. But all right, so we're gonna try some L-sit pull-ups. Try to do about 5 reps. Let's see how these go. These are tough. Those are rough, but I might just do a couple more sets of those. I gotta move this. I always forget when I do those, I gotta move the bar back so I have a little bit more room. Because when I'm up in the top position, my feet are starting to hit the, you know, on a bulkhead, whatever. Then we'll do one more set of push-ups, and then we'll get on the rings, just do some support. Actually, we'll do some more ring L-sits. Just kind of work the push muscles a little more, but it won't strain the shoulders. But now we'll do some ring L-sits, I think. Let's do a bunch of L-sits. Work the abs a little more than I usually do. I don't really do a lot of specific ab exercises. I don't really feel the need to with this kind of training because your abs are always working anyways, no matter what. So especially when you start doing stuff like L-sits, you know, front levers, those are basically power movements, powerlifting movements. Body weight exercise, powerlifting movements for the abdominals. So once you get to that, doing stuff like that, there's really no need for doing a bunch of crunches or abdominal isolation exercises. Those really don't develop the abs all that much anyways. I mean, I got abs, you can see right there. My abs are just fine. I don't think I need to do a whole lot, but I do a lot because the training I does, it's just always working the abdominals, so I just don't see the point in, you know, once you get into like the acrobatic gymnastic style of training, you have to develop strong abs, but you don't really develop strong abs from doing a lot of, you know, crunches and sit-ups and leg lifts and stuff like that. You get strong abs from doing full body exercises where the abs are central to pulling off movements. Even a push-up, you're working your abs quite a bit. And if you start working on that hollow body position, so this is kind of neutral, then hollow body, you kind of push your, and I'm a terrible example of this, but just to give you an idea, you kind of push tilt your hips forward, around your back a little bit, your lower back, and just push your shoulders all the way forward. Basically, if you really want to learn good hollow body position, just look it up on YouTube, and there's some gymnasts out there that'll teach you how to do it proper. A lot better than a 49-year-old truck driver is going to do it. Anyways, let's get the set of push-ups done. One advantage of having really long arms, it doesn't take a lot of repetitions to get a good chest pump. Pectoral pumpage. All right, let's get right into this second set of sit pull-ups. Moving right along. Yeah, definitely need to be doing more of those. I actually haven't done that for a while, but I gotta start putting those in the rotation, or just my regular, make them a staple of anytime I'm doing a lot of back work. So now we'll do a couple sets of just some support work, probably some turnouts, try some L-sits, and then let's see, a couple more sets for back. I'll just do a couple sets of yeah, gets you out of breath. Do a set of chin-ups, and we'll go from there. So I don't really have a strict structure that I'm following right now, and I may do this for another week. Just kind of keep ramping up the intensity just a little bit with every cycle. I'm thinking of a 3-day cycle now of just lower body, full body, upper body, or lower body, and then 2 days for upper body, but just do a little bit of lower body. Like this morning, I woke up, I did some Cossack squats and duck walks. And duck walks is where you're just all the way in a deep squat and you're just kind of walking in a deep squat. It's not a real serious workout, but it's great for just flexibility, mobility. Keeps the knees and ankles and hips strong and flexible. What's that? And then Cossack squats, if you don't know what those are, can't really do them in the truck, but also great exercise for mobility and flexibility. So I did those this morning. So I do a little bit of legs every day, just to get my day started. That really helps, you know, because I'm going to drive. Once I start driving, I'm going to be driving for 3 or 4 hours straight most days before I even take a break or get to my stop or whatever. So I think it's good to just get the legs stretched out, get the blood flowing, because when you're sitting in the driver's seat, there's not a lot of blood flow in the legs, and that can lead to health problems, you know, down the line. But anyways, let's do some support work on the rings. So here's your basic support position right here. Try to push my shoulders back. Do a turnout. And we'll go into an L-sit. Don't need a lot of that, but just that alone just gives a really good pump in the triceps and chest, but it doesn't stretch the shoulders too much, which is kind of what I need. And I'm still working on with those to kind of do those in a way where, so I'm trying to constantly push my chest. Like when you do these, the support position, you're going to be in this, like here, you're going to be kind of rounded over, and I'm trying to work on where I can really just open up and push my shoulders back and my chest forward, and that's very, very challenging. So it's very subtle with these kind of movements, but just a little bit of change in one direction or another, like literally just going from here to here, can be a big difference in just how hard it is to keep certain positions. And the load demands, or the demands on your muscles, and how it changes from here to here is very, very significant. So it's interesting to do this stuff, but you kind of got to get up there and do it and try it out. And if you're just starting out with rings, you know, you can use your feet and just kind of take your weight off and just kind of put like partial, just half of your weight under your arms, and just kind of try things out and experiment, see how things feel. Just get a feel for what it's like to stay steady. But anyways, let's do a set of chin-ups. Kind of slow and controlled on these. Do about 6 or 7 maybe. So I'm just trying to hit as much upper body as I can with this workout. Biceps, triceps, chest, shoulders, back, a little bit of abdominals. We'll do another set of those till all the blood is rushing to my upper body and out of my head, so I can't think straight. Takes a minute. Another set of ring L sits, and another set of chin-ups, and I think that'll do it. Nothing crazy, but a solid workout for first thing in the morning. A little tired, of course, but I'm doing fine. Feels good. Get the rings lined up. It's always a challenge with the rings. A lot of guys worry about getting them perfectly even all the time. They're afraid of muscular imbalances. It would take quite a bit. You'd have to be way off like this. The rings would have to be like this. You'd have to be doing that over and over again to really develop any muscular imbalances. As long as you can eyeball them and they're pretty close, they can be just slightly one way or the other. You're going to be fine. If they look even, they're even enough. All right, I'm just gonna do an L sit this time. Try to hold it for a good 10-15 seconds. Definitely need to be doing more of those. That's why it's good to just, once you've been on the program for a while, after 12, for me it's about 12 to 16 weeks, it'll start to get kind of stale. And you'll make good progress, but you can just kind of feel the cumulative effects on your body. Just little tweaks, like in my shoulder, just starts to annoy you a little too much. Your progress slows down. I think it's good to take a week or two to just back off a little bit and just do some experiment, like train still, put some effort into it. Get a good pump, get the blood flowing, get your heart rate up. Do that every day regardless, but change things up. And then for probably this week and next week, I'll be experimenting a little bit, but just ramping up the intensity. And then just coming up with new stuff, a new program for 12 to 16 weeks. But then again, I'm only on the road for another month. And then I'll be home for a week, and then taking off for Malaysia. And then I'll be doing workouts in my hotel rooms, which will be kind of fun to show. And then just finding calisthenics parks wherever I'm at, which are all over Southeast Asia. So that's one reason I like it so much. The food's great, and the health and fitness culture overall is pretty cool. Anyways, let's do another set of chin-ups. I'm gonna try to do these a little more explosively, and then that'll be that. out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do my upper bunk back stretch. I'm gonna stretch out the calves. Just a little bit of stretching, finish things off. Stretch the back, extend the spine, move the hips back and forth, go forward and back. Stretch the hamstrings a little bit, move the hips back and forth, stretch out the spine, push the shoulders down, stretch the lats. All right. Stretch the chest and shoulders, just like this. It's a good bicep stretch too. Stretch the lats and triceps. All right, so that was about 26 minutes total. Nice and solid. I'll be doing some another quick session this afternoon, maybe 10-15 minutes, just mobility and stretching. This is my main workout for the day. That's gonna do it. Next time.